This is the MotorRacingNetwork.com Jeff Byrd 500 recap, brought to you by the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. Kyle Busch scored his 5th straight victory at Bristol Motor Speedway after he took the checkers in Sunday's NASCAR Sprint Cup Series Jeff Byrd 500, presented by Food City. Busch outran Carl Edwards and Jimmy Johnson to the finish to score his 2nd straight Bristol weekend sweep, following up his Camping World Truck Series, Nationwide, and Sprint Cup triumphs at the track last August. It was Busch's 5th career Cup Series win at the .533-mile track, tying him with his older brother Kurt and 4-time Sprint Cup champion Jeff Gordon. Busch was in the top spot on the day's final restart with 37 laps to go, and after a side-by-side battle with Edwards, was able to pull away and score his first victory of the 2011 season.
Carl tried to make it interesting, gave me a little bit of a shot there, but kept it straight somehow this year, and didn't have any fallback from 2008. So all in all, it was really good, and again, great job by Dave and the guys for working all last night and coming in early this morning and working on putting our car back together. I got in the fence a little bit yesterday, and so they had to kind of massage on it a little bit. So appreciate their work and hard work this weekend.
Edwards scored his 3rd top 5 of the season and moved to within 1 point of the championship lead with his effort on Sunday, but was still disappointed he couldn't give Busch a run for his money at the end.
Yeah, I thought we'd be better matched with him. I thought I'd be able to race with him harder for those last 15 or 20 laps, but he took off and I was a little loose off, and I just couldn't get back to him to race. But while we were racing, for the first couple laps after the restart, it was a blast. If I'd have known that was the only shot I was going to have, I might have raced a little harder. But that's a good race at Bristol. It's fun, and I'm just ready to go to California, and hopefully we'll have strong cars there.
Defending race winner Johnson had the lead until losing spots on pit road on the day's final pit stop. He did lead a race-high 164 laps and jumped 5 positions to 7th in the standings with his 2nd top 5 of the season.
Yeah, certainly a solid performance for us. I felt like coming off pit road in 4th with only 40-50 to go, and the guys I was racing with, I knew it was going to be tough to get back to the front. I think we had a slip on the rear tire changer coming around the back of the car, and it's just amazing. One little slip on pit road, what it does on the racetrack, what it equals in spots on pit road. But great performance, qualified well, raced well. Very proud of the team, and glad to be climbing up in the points.
Matt Kenseth finished 4th after falling as far back as 20th with 100 laps to go. Paul Menard led early, and after dropping back in the field at the mid-race point, came back to post his first top 5 of the season. Kevin Harvick spun after getting tagged by Mark Martin with 65 laps to go in an incident that set off a chain reaction crash that swept up Jamie McMurray, Juan Pablo Montoya, Clint Boyer, and others. But Harvick charged back in the closing laps for a 6th-place finish. Kurt Busch's 7th-place finish made him the only driver to score top 10s in all 4 races this season, and Greg Biffle rebounded from his pit road fueling issues in Las Vegas 2 weeks ago to come home 8th on Sunday. Kurt Busch leads Edwards by 1 point in the standings, with Tony Stewart, Ryan Newman, and Menard rounding out the top 5. With his win, Kyle Busch gained 8 spots and moved up to 6th. Be sure to check back with MotorRacingNetwork.com for more from Bristol, and stay with us all week as we count down to next week's Auto Club 400 at Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California. For MotorRacingNetwork.com, I'm Susie Q. Armstrong.